Gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is The Hidden Truth with your host, Lansana Sako. Today's topic is about inferiority complex based on our women, especially colored women, our African women or African American women, and sometimes males that are using cream, body cream, special kind of cream to lighten their skin. Just in their mind to appear more attractive and more acceptable. But this is common among women. It's common among African women. And this is because of the psychological damage that has been done to blacks all over the world. I will cite one example, an experiment that was made in the 40s by Dr. Kenneth Clark and his wife, Amy Clark, at Columbia University in New York. The experiment was called the doll experiment. What they did was they had two dolls, one blonde hair with blue eyes, white, and the other one a black doll. Same features, everything else is the same, except the colors were different. One was black and one was white. And they brought in children ages 3 to 7 and asked many of them to choose between the dolls, which one they would like. All of them chose the white doll, even though they were blacks. All of the children, they chose white dolls, even though they were blacks. They asked them why, and they said the black doll was ugly, even though the features are the same. Remember? And today we see that manifesting in our women, our beautiful black women, beautiful black women. You see beautiful black women buying cream and bleaching their skin to appear lighter, so that society will either accept them in their own imagination or appear more attractive, as if they are not already attractive because they're dark skinned, or to make themselves more marketable, depending on what they do in their private lives. And this has bothered me. But please, let me just add this. My sisters, if you are into a serious relationship, you know that this relationship is getting serious. Tell your man that, listen, originally I'm dark skinned, I'm not light skinned. Because if you were to marry that person will have to find out whether you are dark skinned or light skinned. And maybe that person's preference is light skin. That's why they were with you in the first place. That's what attracted them to you. And if you don't tell them this important, vital information, you have deceived them by omission. And when they find out and take any action that will affect you emotionally and them, you are the one that caused it. So please, I ask you to let them know that, listen, I'm bleaching. Okay? But with this doll experiment that happened, almost all of the girls aged 3 to 7 that participated in this experiment chose the blue hair, the blue eyes, blonde hair, white doll. That's sad. And our African American athletes, or our British American athletes, or any of our athletes that has climbed up the social ladder or the economic ladder, you look at them, 99.99% of them tend to go for light-skinned women as their mate. So they themselves are brainwashed. They themselves have inferiority complex, even though they're not using any bleach to bleach their skins. But they themselves have been affected by this psychological damage. Dr. Clark and his wife are African American psychologists. One of the first that made such an impact. Their experiment made such an impact that it was even used in the case, in the courtroom, in Brown versus the Board of Education, which was about segregation at that time in schools. It was used. That's how powerful, that's how perfect this experiment was. And we look at it today, it's affecting our people up to now. If you go to Africa, you will find few women, some women that are bleaching. You don't even know who is real, who is not, who is really light-skinned and who is not. As for me personally, I don't care if you're dark skin, if you're brown skin, if you're black skin, if you're white, if you're pink, if you're Indian, if you're Haitian. If I like you, I fall in love with you, I look beyond color. I look inside your character. That's where I look for beauty, the inside of you. If that's beautiful, everything else is beautiful. So my sisters, I tell you, once inside of you is beautiful, you are beautiful. If outside is beautiful, the inside is not, is ugly, trust me, you are ugly, totally. And some of you are so beautiful, but you're just not satisfied with your beauty as dark skins. You've been saturated through television and everything else that black is ugly, white is beautiful. Look at, we go to funerals, we wear black because it's a sad moment, it's a tragedy. So everything bad is associated with black, and everything good is associated with white. You go to a wedding, a happy moment, and everything is white. Okay? Snow White. Everything beautiful has to be white. This is how over the years and centuries we have been saturated with these lies. And today it is affecting us psychologically. We need to change our mind. Stop bleaching. Your color as black is the most beautiful thing God created on earth. My athlete brothers in America, my basketball stars, my football stars, your wife or your mate does not have to be light-skinned or white for you to look good. It doesn't. It's what is inside them. If that is beautiful, you are beautiful. Then you look good. It's how they behave outside your house and inside your house, and how you conduct yourself. That is where the beauty comes, not the color. So I say, look into yourselves and go back and stop this crazy lunatic thinking. I know from the beginning there is a white God, which is Jesus Christ. They claim is white. So when your God all along for centuries they're telling you is white, look like the white man, then you look at the white man as next to God. So everything light is better. This is where it started. And now, from generations to generations, it has been passed on. Now with information superhighway and technology, television too is broadcasting that these are the most beautiful things in the world. Now we've gone past who is white, who is black. Now we're looking at fat versus slim, big versus small. When you're slim, you're beautiful. When you're fat, even though you look beautiful, you have a very beautiful curves, you're still ugly. You see people taking medication just to be slim. Some people die out of it. Some people commit suicide because society says when you're fat, you're ugly. It is not true. All you need to do, eat good food, eat well, take care of your health, you will be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hidden Truth again. My name is Lansan Asako. This is just for you to ponder your thoughts, change what you need to change, and the ones that do not need change, leave them right there. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.